attend the organizers of this important commemoration events. So we are going today. And this is in remembrance of our brothers and sisters who sacrificed, who were killed. These days, I believe their blood and their sacrifice definitely enlighten our struggle, our path to freedom and soul. And my topic is, as they have given me, anti-Muslim, anti-Rohingya propaganda. As you are aware, for decades, the anti-Rohingya propaganda and Muslim propaganda has been carried out in systematic and planned way by the Burmese military-backed government, as well as non-state actors, mainly extremist Arakan and ultra-nationalist infiltrating writings, hate speeches and sermons are preached and posted on media, website, Facebook and blog that will be hatred even against the peaceful loving these systematic campaigns or the conspiracies led to genocide in June 2012. It is still continuing. After 70 years of first genocide which took place in Burma, in Arakan, particularly against the Rohingya people. What are the propaganda? Particularly the Arakan academics and the Rohingya are dubbing the Rohingya as influx viruses and floating people. What does the virus? If you get the virus, it should be eliminated. That means they are projecting, they are proposing to kill the people. It's not right now. Before it's from the decades ago it has been going on. And the Rohingyas are described as hardly as organ. In diplomatic correspondence by a diplomat who is representing Burmese or Myanmar government in the United Nations. And the RNDP, Arakan National Development Party, led by Dr. ARNO, they are preaching and demanding the government. These people, for so-called security reasons, under the pretext of national security, these people, Rohingya people, should be moved to a border area and they should be confined in one place. And then they are to be expelled ultimately from this country. This is the demand. And he claimed that, Dr. ARNO, he had discussed this issue with the top brass in Navy law and the high official and said all these officials agreed to do that. The narrative is going on. This is not our time. to expel, to exterminate, to destroy the people of the last man. My friend, who all have just mentioned, to ascribe the most oppressive citizenship law in the world enacted in 1980 by Nurul, but Arakan academics and the politicians, they demand that it should be more harder, more strong, more worse, more oppressive, particularly relating to Rohingya. And there are Nazi-like movements led by the called 969 extremist Buddhist movement, led by Buddhism who we don't do. They have described the Rohingya and the Muslim people, their ideology is the religion of Islam and animal doctrine. That is, this is a declaration of war against Islam and Muslims. And they have organized all strata of people, all levels of people in the country to take to the street of rainbow, demanding the expulsion of the Rohingya people and the Muslim community, saying that Muslims are enemies. They were trying to make Burma an Islamic state. Is not any logic? Is any sense here? So they also propagate them, accuse them. Rohingya are illegal immigrants from Bangladesh who have entered into Burma during the British colonial period and after the Burmese independence in contravention of the immigration law. The British records say that they are Chittagonian or Mohammedan, not Rohingya. And there are people who prefer to speak Burmese. And they are, by physical appearance, they look like the Bangladeshis. They look like they are Southeast Asian appearance in contrast to South Asian appearance in contrast to Southeast Asian. So they cannot be a national of Burma, and they are people fit to be exterminated and keep out of the country. This is the propaganda against our people. So let us examine all these accusations, whether it is true or not. From the historical perspective, Arakan was an independent country until 1974, and it formed itself at the crossroads of two wars, South Asia and Southeast Asia, between Muslim Hindu Asia and the Buddhist Asia. The Slav publications say that Islam spread and deeply rooted in Arakan in the 8th century, from where it has spread and the interior Burma. And Chittagong and Arakan has got an intertwined history, very integrated intertwined history, because Arakan ruled Bengal for more than 200 years, uninterruptedly for 100 years. And again, Bengal ruled and influenced Arakan for 100 years. The Muslims. So more than 300 years. This period is followed by British occupation in 1824. Until 1948, 120 years. Then they roll Arakan from Calcutta and Bengal. For more than 400 years, there is no longer, there is the interaction, human penetration. This is very natural. During the British colonial period, if there is movement of the people, it is not restricted at all. It is not actually a crime to move from one place to another within the same colonial country. So colonial territories. So there might be, there is people who are going and coming. Even history says that every affluent people of Arakan and Chittagong has two homes. Either he is a Rakhine, he is a Buddhist, or he is a Muslim. What is it? One home is in Chittagong, one is in Akia and Arakan. See? Affluent people. This is the situation. This is the situation. Now today they are saying that you are illegal immigrant because no relationship with the Chittagonians and you are by appearance, you are South Asian in contrast to South Asia. This is the history. To find a Rakhine in Chittagong is not wrong. At the same time, to find a Bengali-like people in Arakan is not wrong. This is national phenomenon. That they don't have a law. One, the other thing is about language. Yes, they could speak Burmese. That is not the right. Those who are educated, widely educated people, although they could speak Burmese fluently, they could speak fairly. But at the same time, those people, this is very, there are people still, minority people who couldn't speak Burmese. Because what? They are living in a remote area. Isolated, they are locked in an area where they don't have any chance and opportunity to have communication, to have interaction with the Burmese people. And at the same time, due to discriminatory policy of the Burmese government, then they don't have any opportunity for schooling. And this makes them one of the most illiterate section of people in the world. And just for not knowing the Burmese language, one cannot be, this is the point. If it is so, like the Rohingya people, Rakhine can't speak Burmese fluent. Similarly, it is applicable to other people, Kachin and other people. This is very logical. That's why in 1958, there is a Supreme Court ruling that Muslims have decided that there is an isolated area in Burma, so these people have no interaction with the mainstream people, and so barely not knowing the Burmese language, they cannot be made foreigner. They are nevertheless receiving in the case of one Hassan Ali and Mehrani and versus the government. But they still ruling. One, they are the same. The other question is, they speak a dialogue of Bangladesh. Yes, the Rohingya language and Bengali language are good, but of course the language we are speaking is got similar to that of Chittagong, part of Chittagong. Those Chittagong people, there are two people in Chittagong area. One is one, the other is Chatai. Chatai means Chittagonian, the Rohingya, the origin of those came from Arakan. The Rohingya actually, the word comes from the word Rohingya. Rohingya the original word. Rohingya possessive noun. Suppose one living in Rangoon, they call Rohingya. In London, Mongolia. This way it comes Rohingya. This is so. The question is now, if it is so, if for a dialect which got the similarity with that of one the language of the dialect of Chittagong, one should not be granted as Bengal. As for example, what about those and the chat, then they are speaking the Bengali dialect, and their culture is also like the Chittagoni, the Bengali. Nevertheless, they are accepted as an indigenous and citizen. They are living in most of the country. Nevertheless, they are accepted in most countries as a citizen and indigenous people of the country. That is, and if for speaking a dialect which has got similarity with the people of Bengal, if one cannot claim an ethnicity, ethnic origin. For all the Rakhine are speaking in the Burmese language. They are called the Opa. They are known. And then they should be also the same. Can we call Rakhine that you are not ethnic people just because you have like the dialect, the language and similarity with that of the Burmese? No. So this should be applied to us as well. Not to if it can be applied to the time, similarly it should be applied to it. And there are where people living on the frontier, where the frontier countries. All along the borders of Burma, there are ethnic people who have gone, the same people living on both sides of the international border. Nevertheless, even in the case of Kachin, for example, in Kachin there are some thousands of Kachin living in Sri Lanka. They were accepted as a different name in China. At the same time they are living in India as well. And they are living in Burma. In the case of Chin, they are living in Burma, they are living in India, they are living in Bangladesh. They are accepted into the community as a people, as a bond. All these Chin are divided, they are named different names like the bond or Chin or many other things in India. So this, why this is a problem they are making with the Rohingya people? If now in Bangladesh we have the country, these people move from Bangladesh, from Burma. They were accepted as indigenous people. Again, these Rakhine, who were in the history, they said that you are British records are right. They are honest because they describe the Rohingya people as Bengali, Chittagoni, and Muhammad. So, if it is so, how do we record the Rakhine people? Is it Rakhine? Definitely not. They describe it, they have rooted, they have recorded the Rakhine as mob. The Rakhine is mob. So in the East, the description of mobs is not acceptable. How can you say the describing the Rohingya and the Chittagonian is acceptable? This is because British has drawn a straight line on the basis of the language because it's one country and then one administration. That's why they did. So these are all fictitious and will be designed with a view to accelerate the conflict. Let us see the position of the Rohingya people in Arakan, what the historians have given recorded about these people. Muslims played a phenomenal role of kingmakers in Arakan. Even the head of Islam began, the head to the spread of Islam in Islamic Muslim civilization in Arakan. And the Muslim influence in particularly during the glorious period of Rohingya. The Rohingya dynasty was a new golden age of power and prosperity with highly Buddhist Islamic fusing tradition from Persia and India as well as Buddhist walls of India. Muslim etiquette and manners, systems of administration, copying the imperial code of Delhi and following the law, and in practice, the complete all Muslim salutation was performed in the king's court. The Muslim played the pioneer roles of kingmakers, Muslim prime ministers, Dr. Wazir, the defense minister, and Minister Kazi, other administrations, and large proportion of Muslim soldiers and army. The king had involuntarily as well as voluntarily adopted the Muslim name as Shah, Badshah, to the addition to the British name and the title. Rohingya king appeared partially in his dress and political habit response to the history. The king in Arakan, he always dressed in action. And he has a long cap, Islamic cap. And some educated Buddhists, including members of the royal families and class of persons enjoying superior intellectual and social economic status, also willingly adopted the Muslim name. Muslim Khalifate had been set up throughout the whole Arakan. Persians and Bengali language were patronized and used as an official and the code language of Arakan. Coins and medallions have been established and issued describing the profession of faith in Islam in Persian or Arabic. The people follow the Muslim tradition at home. Even Buddhist women, the indigenous history and the accepted this. The Buddhist women of those days practiced Parda. That's the basis. Muslim missionary work is the highest one. People converted into Islam. Muslims are in control of the trade and business. Actually, in the alluvial right going, planted building, all were operated by the activists of the law. So they are the backbones of the economy and the agriculture of Arakan. Muslims were this is what Muslim is. Now, whatever it may be, but I have mentioned all these things without analyzing anymore. As to Rakhine and the Rohingya people, we have lived as in the same place, drinking the same water, breathing the same air in Arakan for centuries. And still we are living together. And we have to live in lonely. And there is no point in trying to fight each other. And for this, I will request our compatriots to change their mind and to identify the main enemy. The main enemy is the government. The main is the government, the Burmese authorities. And they want to divide the two sister communities. At the same time, the kind of still charm over it. And they have become instrumental to the Rohingya persecution. And also, they are one, this is because they want to have totalitarian population of Arakan. So, let us move for the best. Let us work together in unity and so that we could establish a peace and prosperous Arakan in Arakan as a part of the present Union of Burma. Thank you very much.